Hey guys, and servus from Vienna to this new episode of Simple Crypto. In this episode, I want to explain to you my personal fundamental reason why I just bought more Bitcoin. Honestly, this is not financial advice and you should do your own research, but I have a deep belief that it makes sense right now to own even more Bitcoin. And after we look into the chart for a moment, I will tell you a little bit more about, and I will explain to you why exactly I did that. And but let's look at the chart very briefly. And I think important to say is that Bitcoin is on an edge here. We know that trend lines are not the strongest indicators in trading. However, we are sitting right at a trend line, and I am often looking at these trend lines because in a bull market, when the sentiment is right, the Bitcoin price usually follows these trends. And what you see here are the two major trend lines of this bull market. So we have the lower one before we accelerated, which is here, and we have the upper one, which formed after the parabola started to take off and grow even stronger. Interestingly, my prediction here that I drew somewhere from March on, it kind of followed it exactly so far. So it's yeah, if it keeps doing that, I would be crazy good guessing the price of Bitcoin. Yeah, so what has happened? Bitcoin was stagnant basically for the whole last 3 months. So nothing has happened since we reached this level in February. So everything is just moving sideways, and the market is scared because we took this height here and we didn't manage to get above this anymore, which makes many scared now here on the edge. Obviously, this could be a really, really good point to buy Bitcoin, which is why I did. But maybe we also go below it. Like trend lines are just helping us to understand the market. It could also be that we test this low here once more and go to below the $60,000 mark. Also, the worst case that I see now in this bull market is when something really bad happens, and that could bring us all the way down to below 50,000. Seriously, this is not a joke. It could happen. But could you deal with it? I mean, to have like 15,000 less in Bitcoin from this level, it's a big drop, right? But it's not something you cannot live with. It's like 30% that could happen, but chances are that we are also pumping from here. And let me go back to this. I have a very, very short presentation with 2 slides today because many influencers are looking for your likes. They want your likes and they want you watch them. So this is why they show this, like, my crypto man ran, a good guy, nothing bad about you ran, just saying that this is how right now influencers are looking for likes and watchers. So they say the bull market could be over. I say that there are 2 reasons, like there is one major reason to buy Bitcoin right now. And I want to argue in a completely different way. So what you see here, and I will get myself out of the picture. What you see here is the stock market and S&P 500 from another YouTube channel called Game of Trades. They are explaining very well these bigger economic scenarios. And the optimism of the small investor right now is extremely high. The stock market has pumped a lot, and the stock market could actually even pump much higher right now. So why am I showing you this? Because Bitcoin has shown in the last years that when the stock market, and especially when risk assets, like really risky assets, are pumping, that Bitcoin is also pumping, because it's kind of a risk asset in one way. So, but Bitcoin is special, and Bitcoin is not only high risk, it's also the safety net for the collapse of everything else, right? So since many here in this space think that Bitcoin is the safe haven, it could also turn out that Bitcoin will help us in case the stock market is dropping. And I am still not sure, or I am still very much on the side that there could be a recession later this year, probably in autumn or during the winter and next year. The whole economic indicators, they all do not look great. So if we believe that Bitcoin can save us in this scenario, it's a reason to buy, right? To hedge against it. On the other hand, if everything pumps, if money is cheap and the stock market is blowing up again, then Bitcoin will blow up as well. So either way, regardless of the stock market plummeting, and Bitcoin probably plummeting too at this point, but I imagine it to recover much faster and to be more stable against recessions and things like this. You only have to look at the inflows to the ETF. You have to look at all the Bitcoin that are held by big holders right now. So Bitcoin could turn out to be this safe haven like gold. Gold is definitely not a bad buy at this point to be safe, but I believe Bitcoin could be even safer, which, because when stock markets pump, it will pump, gold might not. And if the stock market crashes and recession is hard, Bitcoin will most likely be the better choice over other investments. So either way, you will win with Bitcoin. That's my conclusion. I hope you like this video. If you like it, help me out. Please subscribe and hit the like button. Other than that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I wish you all the best. Your Alex.